Shit. Where should I go? Where should I go? Where should I go? Fuck.
Everybody keeps saying that AI is replacing everything. Writers, artists, developers, and probably YouTubers next. I just started figuring out how to make videos, and now I'm competing with a chatbot that can script, that can code and design thumbnails, and probably roast me if I wanted to. So instead of complaining about it on X, I decided to test it. I wanted to see if ChatGPT can actually make a 3D horror game, not just some basic game type shit, but something with real atmosphere, tension. And here's the rule: I'm not allowed to help it. Whatever it says, I build. If it tells me to make a floating geometry demon, we're making a floating geometry demon. And if this game actually scares me, AI win. And actually, I don't want AI to win. So I opened ChatGPT and typed something that honestly felt a little bit odd. Design a 3D browser horror game using Three.js. And while I was thinking, it's just text on the screen, but it felt like I was about to hand over my creative control of my brain. And it came back with a abandoned research facility, which of course it did. Like, apparently every horror universe is powered by crazy scientific decisions. Then it said the rooms should be all connected to disorient the player, which sounds calm until you realize that it means I'm going to panic and get lost in my own fucking game. And then it said the monster should be an abstract entity that moves when the player looks away. When I read that, I just paused, because that's not normal horror. That's a psychological warfare. That kind of mechanic makes you question every decision you make in the game. And actually, I hate it. Which is exactly why I knew we had to build it.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna stop the cap.
So the plan was simple. In theory, build a facility, connect every room, make it confusing, and hide an exit somewhere, and drop a geometry demon into it. Easy, right? It's not gonna take that long. So I started placing walls and duplicating rooms, connecting hallways, and pretty quick I realized that everything loops into everything else. Like, there is no main hallway, no safe direction, no obvious like this is the right way. And after a few minutes of like trolling around the map, I started getting uncomfortable, because if I'm confusing building it, definitely I'm going to panic playing it.
Okay.
Then came the worst part, adding the entity. ChatGPT described it as this abstract floating cluster of broken shapes with a dark core and red glow. No face, no animation, just something wrong. And somehow, that's worse than the monster with teeth. When I first dropped it into the scene, it didn't look scary. But then I added the mechanics, where it moves toward you when you're not looking at it. Now came the part where I trust ChatGPT to actually write the logic for this game. I pasted it in the code section and looked at a few lines, pretending that I understood everything, and then hit run. I literally said, if this crashed here, the whole video is over. And of course, it threw an error. So I went back to ChatGPT like, ChatGPT, explain your self.
Many unbearable hours later.
It fixed the issue, okay, but I ran it again, and when it worked the first time after that couple of errors, I just froze. I didn't expect it to work that smoothly. And that's when it stopped being funny and started being concerning.
What the hell was that?
Once the logic worked, I focused on making it good. Because horror without atmosphere is just math.
No? Huh, okay.
I had fog, and immediately the space felt like heavier, you know what I mean? And I added a flashlight that attached to the camera, and suddenly it felt real. I was actually inside something instead of walking through some 3D scene. I had like some glitching effects and something like bombing effects when the entity gets close. At this point, I realized something important. I had to play this. And I didn't even know where the exit is, cause the exit respawn in some random places.
Just keep going.
So let's try it. And if this scares me, AI win. Fuck! But damn it! God damn! Fuck! Damn it! Damn! Fuck it! I'm not gonna try. So I started walking through the facility, and first it was fine. Like, calm, normal. Fuck. So freaking fast. I need to escape. Escape. Then I turned the corner and that calm feeling just disappeared. I saw the entity at the end of the corridor. That's when the panic kicked in. I started moving faster. Fuck! When you finally get too close and triggered the jump scare, I jumped back harder than I expected actually.
Much later.
Last try. Let's try this. Fuck, I see it. There you are. Escaped? Wait, what?
Finally!
After all of that, I sit there thinking whether ChatGPT could actually make a horror game, and honestly, yeah, it can, but it's not perfect, and it still needed a lot of guidance and fixes. But the concept, the tension mechanics, the atmosphere, that was real, and that's not comforting. Cause if this is what it can do right now, imagine what it can do like in a year.
Wow!
So, is AI replacing developers? No, not yet. But it's definitely learning. And if it starts uploading YouTube videos too, I might be in trouble.
Yeah, but I'm not laughing today.
Alright, I survived, barely. And if you want to see me like pushing it furthermore and let AI build something more even crazier, hit that subscribe and like this video, or the algorithm think I'm scared. Or don't, I can't control you. But if AI uploads next week instead of me, you know what happened.
Shut up!
And I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, that's it for the day. See you on the next one.
So baby, close your eyes.